Okay, I think we're live now. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if anybody comes in because I didn't have it pre-scheduled.
Right, right. I'm gonna go share it.
Okay.
So everybody, not every girl. I'm reading something. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. Hey, Kenergy, how are you? Yes, it's been a while. How are you doing? All right. Yeah, you're in Florida, right? So you're same time zone as me. You're Eastern. I didn't schedule the live, so I'm just gonna wait and see if anybody joins.
Hey, Kenergy, how are you? Hey, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
I know
Training
it's
for a
past
half
my
marathon.
bedtime on this NyQuil too, but I'm like, whatever.
Oh, you're still feeling not too great?
Well, yeah, and you know what I did is I think our party was Saturday, right? And then I
Yeah.
ran out of NyQuil and I didn't go buy no more. So I stood all day Saturday. It was like the windows were open, too many people were in the house, the oven was on, and I just felt so terrible yesterday. I had him go get me more NyQuil. Well, now my chest is hurting and that shit has to come out of there. So I had to send him to get Mucinex
Oh.
because I got to get that shit out of my chest. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
So you were just on Popcorn Stream. What
Mm-hmm.
happened? Because I literally let me tell you, let me even tell you how I ended up there. Okay. I'm sitting here minding my business. I'm sick. I'm just sitting at the table. Okay, minding my business. I took my nails off, my poor cuticles, Terry, they've never looked so bad. But my nails look like shit and it's like I couldn't wear them. Okay, I have to really perfect them and anyway. So I'm sitting here minding my bit. All of a sudden it says Hoggets tagged you in a post. I'm gonna go look. Why wouldn't I? Like, what the fuck are you tagging me for, right? Go save
Okay.
Terry. What the fuck? To go save Terry. What the fuck is this bitch talking about? And I realize that next to her name it's saying live, and I'm thinking, oh my god, she's live. Well, then she's talking about it. So she gives me the link to Popcorn's channel, and I see her, Bliss, and you up there. And I'm not leaving you up there by yourself. So I'm trying to get up. I'd go and type in the chat. I got so, I wrote the word so, dot, 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 and literally couldn't type no more. I'm sitting in the backstage. Popcorn's just totally fucking ignoring me. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to get up here. I don't even know what's happening. And I don't know why this girl's telling me to go save her. So I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. But I'm just so tired of I'm tired of it all. I'm tired of it all, Terry. I know we are all tired of it on this side of the fucking hood. I know, and it is lasting forever, Debbie. Chris, you're sick too. Oh my goodness.
I'm not sure why she thought I needed saving. Um, no, I just finally asked for the link because Bliss was up there and they were adamantly saying that I said a specific sentence in my community post when I knew it wasn't me who had said that. So I was trying to get them to understand it that it was. Anyways, I ended up saying that it was by Chicago. Chicago's the one that had made it a short, and she's the one that tagged Bliss. And from what I understand, Chicago came in. and was upset, but I couldn't see the chat because I was in at the other
Oh,
end of the
okay,
house.
okay. Just so I understand, they said, "Oh, Terry Lynn, you said whoop de bam," and you're like, "No, I didn't say whoop de bam. Chicago said whoop de bam in a short." So
Yeah,
you clarified it, and then Chicago came in upset.
from what I understand.
Huh?
I
I
don't
don't
know what.
know. I
Mhm.
definitely wasn't looking at that chat or anything. I don't know why if you clarified something that she would be mad. I don't get that. Oh my god, I gotta blow my nose. I don't know what to do without muting. Hold on.
Hopefully, she'll see this live stream and come in.
Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock. I don't think she goes to bed this early. I know she's like an early sleeper, but not this early, I don't think. Give me a second. I'm gonna see what I can do.
Oh, Chris, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, you'll start to feel better soon.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Let me look at the chat with ya. Oh, the blood transfusions. Man, I'm sorry. Are they any closer to figuring out what's wrong with you, Chris?
Yeah,
That just scared me.
she said that
Huh?
they found 4 ulcers and they're bleeding ulcers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How does someone have four ulcers and not know that? Oh my god, Chris. That's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think because did you happen to stay tuned in to Popcorn's stream when you left or no?
No, I didn't. I'll probably go back and watch the replay of what.
I only asked because I was, talking. Chris was up there and Popcorn, and I'm like, look, I think everyone just needs a clean slate. I think me and Terry Lynn, just as an example, should be able to say, yeah, we watched, Chris's live stream, and she was being a bitch about whoop de bam, whoop de bam. I said because if there was a clean slate and there wasn't so much trash already on the street, you wouldn't care about that bitch because we shouldn't be caring about bitches. No way. We should be caring about the big things that are happening around us that are
Right.
due to other people, right? Like we should be able to talk about each other and know, okay, we don't like each other, right? But then she said, well, the reason that I don't like you is because of what you said about BX Beast Boy. I've never said anything about BX Beast Boy. I commented on a video and reacted to a video that insinuated that he was a P for
Mm-hmm.
talking to a young boy. I never said anything about it. And it's perspective. If you want to believe that my video in any way, shape, or form, giving my opinion on that situation, is saying that that man is a P, then what can I do? And I literally just ended my time on there because I'm like, you know what, popcorn, there's nothing popcorn can do. She's been around a year, right? Like this has been going on for 4 years. And there's not going to be a clean slate because then Chris also tried to say, because I made a comment like, just because I don't like yous, don't mean I think you guys are shit humans. And when you're
Good
not a
night,
shit
Kenergy.
human, huh?
I was just saying good night to Kenergy.
Oh,
Thanks for
sorry.
stopping by.
Because like
Not
if I
much.
don't think you're a shit human, like I can talk to you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be your friend and shit, but like I could talk to you in a chat. Like you're not like a bad human, you know what I mean? And
Hmm.
she's like, yeah, that's why you said we're shit humans and we procreate and make more shit humans. And I said, you know what, Chris? She dropped, of course. And I said, I challenge you to put me saying that on your short. Make a short where Tira is calling everybody, all you women, shit humans, and saying that you're making more shit humans for the world. Because I don't talk like that.
Okay.
So it's just it's the tit for tat. It's just impossible. And you know what? You know what, Terry? I've really just been on this kick where like, oh my God, all of us can just quit fighting. I know we can do it. And I give up. I give up. I give up. And I only needed one conversation.
Chris, she's not talking about you. She's talking about Bliss, Chris.
Oh yeah,
Bliss
Bliss
thinks you're
Chris. You
talking.
know what? I usually call her Bliss. I don't know why. I'm calling her Chris because Chris, you're in the chat. No, I'm talking about Bliss. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry
Yeah,
about that. That's why I was doing that.
but I
Yeah,
think
no,
with
that's exactly why I did
our
that. But it's just like, you know what? You guys, and it's funny too. She said, Chris is like, or sorry, Bliss was like, I've heard the same song and dance from you. I said, Bliss, do not sit up here and act like I have ever in 4 years asked you ladies for peace. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You can say that Tira said she's changed and grown, and then in your opinion, think I haven't. But like, don't act like I have ever wanted peace and ever came to detractors channel to come on their panel and talk to people about peace. I don't do that. I've never done that. And no, don't act like this is some song and dance that Tira does every year. Get out of here. And it makes me crazy because that is why we cannot come to any kind of, I don't know, mutual grounding to just, I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know. I don't know. I Popcorn had posted something in her community tab today, and I went in, like, I commented,
Mhm.
but I was like being genuine, like,
Right.
and they read it the wrong way, and I guess that's what prompted the live. So,
See, that's the
I
thing. These
don't know.
girls want to bicker and fight. And you know what? And I'm gonna quit pretending like, because I do, I
Hi,
really
Brooke.
do, Terry Lynn. I want to believe. Hi, Brooke. I want to believe that a lot of these women are mature and you know what I'm saying? They got their shit together, they're, put together. And I think the reality is, they just like to fight on the internet, and that's just what it is. So,
Well, I know Popcorn lost her original channel, so she hasn't been. This was her first live in, I think, since January. And I don't think I haven't seen anything from JJ.
Well, I mean, I guess, if everyone just does them and, sticks to focusing on what's important and not do live streams because Terry Lynn made a comment. I mean, I don't know. Thank you,
Yeah,
bud.
I don't know.
And I think people need to really, really sit back if they're really taking these, breaks from the internet and they really don't care about, people and whatever, right? They
Yep.
really don't care about those things, then they should be able to see things the same way that I've been able to see things.
Yeah.
The little shit no longer matters.
Eh, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't.
Like hurtful things are being happening out here. Like who cares if Terry Lynn thinks you're a bitch?
I know. And then JJ getting up there uh, and flipping out, like telling me to shut up. Well, both of us. Like,
Is that
no,
why did you drop because they were talking to you crazy?
no, I didn't drop at all.
Oh.
I when you dropped
Uh-huh.
and then JJ left, and then I asked Popcorn to drop me because I was done. I didn't feel like being on there anymore. Mm.
Yeah, she apologized to me at the end for what she had called me when she came to YouTube, and I honestly don't even remember. I've been called everything, so I was like, "Well, thank you for the apology. Can't remember what you called me, but thanks."
I'm gonna take a guess and say that it has something to do with Ty Roach.
Oh, okay. See, I don't be remembering stuff, girl.
Well, that's what they
Yeah,
all seem to say. I mean, I
yeah.
could be wrong.
You could. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things. I've been called a lot of things, Terry Lynn. We
Yeah,
might be able to make like 100-page book with the shit I've been called.
that's true. And some people are just not able to accept the fact that, I mean, you have changed. You've changed a lot in the last few months,
And
since getting to Chicago, really.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And I don't need any of those ladies to say like, "Oh, I've seen Tira change." I don't need that from them. I'm asking for peace. I don't care if you think I've changed. I don't care about any of the things. I really wasn't there to have no fight with nobody and talk to nobody, and you know, I I wasn't even able to have a conversation with Bliss. She had to drop. She couldn't, take what was coming out of my mouth. The facts are the facts. You guys
Right.
can take my video and think whatever you want to think. I know what I didn't say. And you're not going to sit there and tell me how mad you are at me that I said something I never said. You can't do that to me. You're not
Yeah.
gaslighting me to believe that I did something wrong because you guys want to outrage. It's not going to work like that. Oh, Hoggets tagged you too, Brooke, talking about you were engaging. Were you even over there?
I can't see the chat right now. But what was Brooke engaging in? or
Right.
supposedly.
She's like, Hoggets tagged me saying I was engaging. LOL. The fuck? Right. Brooke said she wasn't even over there.
Oh, what the hell?
I just think it's crazy that over and over and over, it's always like, um, everything comes back to Tira. No, you guys set the standard with Tira. I think Chris was talking or Bliss was talking about something about like how my supporters get like attacked by people because they like me. She acts like that shit didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
and it's like, "Oh, but it's happening to me." But like, no, you're paneling up with popcorn. So it's not even the same thing.
yeah, yeah. Your supporters were definitely attacked just for liking you.
Oh yeah. Always. They always have been, Terry, because again, you haven't been around all 4 years. You've been around what, 2 years now. So it's like
Yeah,
you've only seen the half of it. You should have seen the beginning. People were, oh my God. If people would talk about the messages they got from people over and over and over, people would freak out to know that people were being contacted just for liking me and being
yeah,
tormented.
yeah. um, but like, uh, um, so like Hoggets is one of the ones that said like she wants somewhat of peace between everybody. But then
What do
why
you
is
mean?
she?
When did she say that?
Um, I forget. It's been a while, but I believe
How
it
is
was.
she going to have peace with anybody when her husband has peace with nobody? It doesn't work like that. She doesn't get to detach from him now.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, if she wants peace from everybody, why is she tagging Brooke and saying
Right.
Brooke is engaging?
That's true too. Yeah, really,
So,
Brooke. She's like, I hope not. I don't want no beef. Right. That's what I'm saying. I know everybody as far as my friends. We're like over it. And I just think it's silly. I think it's silly to keep on and over and over going back and forth with shit that was said or done and the way someone perceived it, like,
yeah.
hi, Nina.
Hi, Nina.
Chris, I really believe that. I really believe that after tonight. I think they want to fight. I think they want to not like Tira. They want to not like Terry Lynn. They want to not like Chicago. That's all there is to it. Because think about it. We're not like a big group of women. There's only 10 of us compared to their big old groups of women. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they just don't want to like us. And why not just say that then?
Well, I mean, JJ and Bliss Chris have told me they don't like me, and that's fine. They don't have to like me. I mean, I'm not.
Right. Like, who
Um,
cares? Who cares who
yeah,
likes who anyway? But, like,
I'm not a fan of JJ's anyways.
I'm
Like,
not
and
a
that,
fan of any of theirs, but I don't want bad things. I don't want to see bad things happen to them or their family. And I also don't want them talking shit about my fucking friends, period.
yeah, yeah. Like, even though I don't, I've never really cared for JJ. It's just, I don't know, the way she presents herself.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Um, but like, I wouldn't want, anything bad. Like she asked for prayers for her daughter. Like, even I went over and sent positive vibes because, of course, I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. Like,
I just feel like with those women in particular, there are bad things happening to them, about them, whatever. And I would really love to just be able to move on from all of it when it comes to any of us. And I don't understand why anybody would. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
I
because
mean,
we're
it's
not,
me. I mean, it's the deliverer. Because I mean, I can imagine even Chicago. She's pretty, sassy. But like even Chicago, because like BTU, she could totally do it. But like even Chicago, being able to go up there and somehow make peace between, the sides or whatever, right? But it's also because Kira's saying it that they don't want to, you know, do things the right way either, I think, in my opinion.
yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, I've been around for 2 years and I've never stopped watching you, so it's not like it's going to happen anytime.
And really all they have done is just, I don't know, make people be
um,
quiet and like not comment and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
um, Chris, that you'd have to ask Chicago. I know she did. She was on her panel on her prior on Popcorn's prior channel.
No, I was given an example though. Chicago did go up there, she did. But
Yeah,
like I was given an example, like it's because it's me that was saying, "Oh, we should, find peace and find a common ground here, ladies," that they're like, "Yeah, fuck you." Like Chicago could have said that and they probably would have gone for it, you know?
right. Yeah. Also, I know I didn't do. That's very weird, Brooke, that
Yeah, Nina.
you haven't done anything.
Hi,
You didn't
Amanda.
expect. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Okay, so my man just got home and he is downloading music, so there's no way that I'm going to be able to keep music off of your live stream, so I'm going to be in chat.
All right.
And just so you know, I did get a message over to Chicago if she was able to make it or not.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, but I'll be in chat. Bye, guys. I'll see you in chat.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we have to do, Chris. My throat is really sore. So, Chris, I didn't know that you followed. Her name is Uh, Barbara Nelson. I subbed to her through Chicago, and I shared her. I shared her post on my community tab, and Nina joined, and Nina just won yesterday's Giveaway. Small world, eh? Sure, you can come up. I won't be up, on for much longer. No, I don't know what JJ's talking about. Yeah, my pleasure. That was so nice. Oh, you've won too, Chris? She seems like a really nice lady. Like I feel so bad. Oh, was she in the chat? See, when I was on there, I couldn't, I wasn't watching the chat because I wasn't in the same room as my computer. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Oh, hey everybody, how are y'all? Terry, how are you? Sorry, I know I look like shit right now, but I'm
What about
really,
it?
and no, I'm not even kidding. I'm really sick. The last 2 weeks of testing and in and out of the hospital, and but I just wanted to tell everybody about the wonderful week that I've had that you just cannot make up in any kind of a storybook that you wanted.
Okay.
Sunday night, we have we had a Nissan Rogue. Hubby was on his way to work Sunday night because he does overnight
Truck
trucking.
driver. Yeah.
Um, and about 45 minutes after he left home, I got a phone call from him. And he never calls me. He just texts me once he makes it to work because I live in a very rural area.
Yeah.
So it takes him about an hour to get to work. Well, I get a phone call, and immediately, because I've had 4 major traumas. This goes back to the ulcers, but I've had 4 major traumas this year. Not this year, but since my dad died in 2019. And the doctor basically told me that I have an ulcer for every trauma.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I came home and like literally sat down and thought about it, and it's true. But I get the phone call from hubby. His voice was a little shaken up. Otherwise, he was okay. But I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? What's wrong? That was the first words out of my mouth. What's wrong? He knows what my triggers are. He knows what will send me into a flat out panic attack. So
Yeah.
he very calmly tries to let me know that he's just totaled our car because a deer ran out in front of it.
Oh.
So it's like 10:15 at night. He had to be at work at 10:45. I'm trying not to get stressed out because of my ulcers.
Hmm.
I get there, and that's our like daily driver. my Xterra is just for, you know, if I need to pop around this little town.
Right.
Um, so our primary driver is total. He and I both looked at each other. It was raining that night. That's the only reason he didn't take the motorcycle to work.
Oh, good thing he didn't.
Yeah. So as I pull up on the scene, I pull up behind the sheriff. I get out. I let him know, hey, I'm just his wife.
Mm.
Because we're talking Florida cops. They might shoot your ass.
Oh,
So I hands up in the air, and you can ask here. I ain't lying about that one. Anybody that's in the chat that lives in Florida, you might get your ass shot. So I was very cautious about how I approached that police officer since I had to approach him from behind. So then he starts to give me all the gory details, which I'm not going to give here on YouTube.
thank you. He
About the
wasn't.
gestational doe that my husband hit. And what he was nice enough to clean up out of and I'm like telling the dude, just like, stop, that's enough. I already feel bad enough about the deed. Because I'm the kind that I walked over to her and I just put my hand on her head and I told her I was sorry. So that happened Sunday night. Me and hubby are trying to deal with that through the insurance. Everything's going smooth. We've got good insurance. On Wednesday, he had an interview with pretty much his dream trucking job. Monday through Friday, 6:30 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon. It gives him the open availability to be present at times that he might be needed to be present within certain things that we do.
Hang on a second, Chris. Lady Di, I don't want threats being made in my chat, please. If she's misunderstood your emails, you can take that up with her. I have seen what's been written to her. I'm not involved, so I prefer not to have it done in my chat. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
So he gets hired for this absolute dream job, dream position, dream pay, dream benefits, the whole, everything. So we're like sailing on cloud nine. Everything with the insurance is going smooth. We're bouncing around ideas about what kind of vehicle we're going to go get. He had to go to work Thursday night, and at their very last stop, the brakes that are on the cart that they load, because he works for Performance Food Group, and they service huge corporate restaurants, Cracker Barrel, Carrabba's, so they're taking in thousands of pounds of food. The cart brake was broken and the cart started rolling down the ramp. And hubby got his leg out of the way, not quite in the nick of time, and the cart slammed his ankle into the side, like 2-inch panel on those ramps that keep the carts from. So he comes home. I have to take him to the emergency room. Emergency room tells him it's so swollen that they can't even tell if it's a fracture, if there's a fracture in there. He's got to wait 3 to 5 days. He went to his job today to handle some workman's comp stuff, and he has to go see an orthopedic to find out if his ankle's broken, and he's supposed to start this new dream job on the 14th of April. And that's how my week's been.
Well, at least your hubby is safe and he wasn't harmed, during the accident.
Yes, we are. I am so grateful for that. There's a lot that I'm grateful for, but at the same time, you're like, look, what in the world have I done? I must have been like a shit human in my past life. Well, maybe I've been a shit human in this life at one point in time or another, and karma spins around. It comes back. That's why I've learned. Don't want to be and ain't gonna be a shit person no more.
So the insurance is going to cover it, though. You're going to be able to replace the
We've already
entire.
gone and they've paid us out for the value of the Rogue, and we've
Okay.
already gone and replaced. We've already gotten a new vehicle.
Oh, okay. That's good then.
Yeah, and they gave us a very good amount on the Rogue, and the Rogue is paid off because, as unfortunate as it is how I got it, when I lost my mom in July, there was a very big life insurance policy through her job.
Okay.
And when my dad passed, my mom made really. I I so don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but my mom made 6 figures a year.
Right.
But my mom did very hard work. My mom did cancer research with medical for HR2 after your treatment to keep it from coming back.
Oh, okay.
My mom has been an oncologist in order to get to the position that she was at with the pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
So my husband's he was on my dad's bank account before my dad passed. And when my dad passed and she got life insurance because she knew she was moving down here with us, she just paid the rest of our property off. So, like, our home is paid, our car is paid, the one that we owed on is paid.
Right.
Um, I've got a beautiful, beautiful camper that she bought right out in cash. And when I say camper, I hope nobody's mind's going to like that old school pull behind Winnebago.
No, you showed us a picture of, or a video of the camper.
I
Yeah, it's
mean,
a
we've got
fifth
fireplaces.
wheel.
It's a home.
Yeah.
And so that's paid for. Like, we're in my mom's death put my husband and I in a very fortunate position.
Right.
And we weren't greedy with that money because of promises that were made with my mom. So my daughter got a percentage, my son got a percentage.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was no fighting over all that. So the truck's been replaced, you know, all that. But all I can ask for more than anything else right now, because my health is really I'm going through it with my health.
Hmm.
Um, I'm down to 120 pounds. And that's, I'm good at about 130.
Okay.
120, you can start to tell something's wrong. I have no color to my skin at all because I have no blood. I start blood transfusion, a 5-week course of blood and iron tomorrow.
Okay.
So all I can ask for from any of you ladies, even though I am not Christian, I'm spiritual. And I'm going to pray to my gods for you, even though that might not be your path. So all I can ask for are prayers to whatever you believe in, good energy, healing vibe, whatever it is. Because if I can't get this figured out and straightened out, it's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
The hematologist that I just saw told me that when my hemoglobin went down to 3, he said he could not figure out why I didn't have a heart attack.
Well, I don't know why you weren't in the hospital. And I
I
said that.
was. I
No,
was.
like they should have kept you there.
You don't even know the hospital that is in the county that I live in.
Yeah,
You-
your health care is different in the US than it is in Canada.
Well, yes, and I also forgot about that. The different countries,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, granted, they took good care of me for the care that their hands were bound by to give me.
Right.
Like our hospitals here mandate that if your hemoglobin is a certain number, you are out of the hospital. And that's like not even half what's acceptable for them is half your body's blood content. You know about it. It should be 14. The
I know
highest.
here, anything under 7, and
No, if
you'll
they
be in
get
the
you to
hospital.
7, you're out of that hospital.
Okay, not here.
As long as they can get you to 7, my primary care doctor had to fight right before my upper and lower procedures because they wouldn't, the anesthesiologist wouldn't do the procedures because of my hemoglobin. She wanted it to be at least an 8, and it was sitting at a 7.1. And my doctor, my primary care doctor, went round and round at the emergency room for the hospital that he works for, and finally got a hold of a doctor who is a very good friend of his. And his doctor was like, I'm on shift now, send her over now. And he said, I will get her pumped up to what she needs to have her procedures done.
Okay.
So yeah, I had to fight tooth and nail just to get enough blood to have a testing procedure done.
Yeah, it's very different in the US than it is
It,
here.
it's absolutely crazy. Then, like the GI doctor, when he found the ulcers, he told me he wanted me to start taking Nexium every day for him. And my stomach never hurt at all
Hmm.
prior to taking Nexium. It was all my lower digestive system, but it was my hematologist that explained that it can show its head either way. But yeah, literally from like as soon as you enter my esophagus, all the way down to my stomach is bright flaming red, and you can distinctly see 4. He said the smallest of them is 5 millimeters. And I know
Mm.
one was caused from my dad's death. One was caused from my watching my mom have a stroke, and then the very next day, my son calling me and telling me that we had to terminate the pregnancy on my first grandbaby,
Hmm.
and then my mom died. 4 traumas, 4 huge ulcers, but the rest of it is little small ulcers that haven't bled yet.
So what do they do for that?
According to all the paperwork, I should be on an antibiotic for any H. pylori that could be in my system. And I
Mm.
should be on this medication called Protonics. And all he did was start me on Nexium. So I have an appointment with my primary care Friday to find out why.
Yeah, because Nexium is like to control heartburn and that.
Well, and that's the thing. Most people with ulcers, that's what they have. And that's what he said. There's all kinds of like reflux scarring in my esophagus. I haven't felt not one bit of heartburn, indigestion, acid reflux, GERD, nothing. Nothing.
Oh.
It has all been lower GI.
Mm.
Like I'll eat something and in 5 minutes I'm fucking bloated. Like I'm 10 months pregnant.
Right.
I have, run the basically he said from appetite to a-hole. I'm just completely raw.
Wow.
Took some polyps for biopsy.
Right.
I have to have some surgery for something downstairs.
Right. Yeah, you
But
had mentioned that.
if I can't get my blood levels up, if they're not going to touch me to put me to sleep just to do a test, no surgeon's going to touch me to do this surgery that I need.
Right.
It's and I think what it is, Terry, have you ever been in a position like until my mom died, I could go, 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 go. Even in my 50s, you know,
Hmm.
I used to have a lot of guys in and out of my house at one time. I had to do laundry, I had to cook dinner, I had to make sure everybody had clean towels for showers. You know, there's a lot that a female who's in my position have to do at home, which is why I'm a homemaker.
Right.
Um, and when my mom died, I sleep till between 1 and 2 o'clock almost every day. I wake and I'm in Florida, and our weather is getting pretty good here. We've had days that have been 80, 85, and I sit around with a freaking space heater and blankets on all over top of me.
Wow.
I can't even dress like a god blessed Floridian right now. I look like I should live in Canada the way I have to bundle up to go out.
Right.
And have you ever just been so sick for so long that you're just sick and tired of being literally sick and tired?
Yep.
I've I've hit that wall.
It's usually like that here every winter because I find once the kids go back to school, they bring home everything and then we
Yeah,
just pass around the same cold over and over.
that is one thing that I can say is in the 7 years that all my kids have really been like gone from my house. That's something that happens less frequently is I don't get like sick like Tira is right now. Bless her little fairy face heart.
Right.
But I'm kind of glad that I don't because I'm a smoker. I have asthma. I do a lot of things that are not good for my lungs, shall we say.
Right. Yeah.
Terry, I mean, I know for a fact Tara and I definitely, definitely have a favorite tree.
Right. Yeah.
Both of us love it. It's one of the most beautiful trees on the whole entire planet.
Right. The chat wants you to go back and read the comments after
You know what, y'all? I do not know how to go into any kind of a flippin' live and not just see the live. I am so technologically, literally stupid. That's why when I'm like, Chris did this, what? And everybody's like, you have a channel, Chicago, because of a story I told about experience I had with the rug one time. Tara
Oh,
should have heard it. She would have laughed her ass off. But it led
Debbie,
me to a nickname within my circle of friends. And I want to
uh,
change my profile name.
right.
And she's
Yeah.
like, screenshot. She's like, go into your main page. I'm like, first off, how do I hell do I go in my main page to change it? So, like, I'm so non-techie, so I have no clue how, when this chat is over, I can go in and watch the whole entire chat. But I don't know anything about how to make the comments come up.
So if you like when you're watching it live, you mean?
No, like after the live stream, I don't even know how to go
Okay.
right now and go to where the comments are.
Yeah, it's different on a phone. Um, excuse me. You know how to go to watch a live the next day if you've missed it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go into that live. Do you have do you have a computer at all that
Are
you
you
use?
kidding? We have one, but I've given 3 the black screen of death. I am not. My husband keeps the computer locked up in his office.
Okay.
I told y'all this chick is no. I am old fucking school. Call me on the phone. Text me, hit me. I don't know nothing about dropping a DM. I don't know nothing up. No, no.
Okay, so Brooke said like if you go to rewatch it tomorrow, um because sometimes the chat takes longer to load, uh you swipe it and there'll be 3 dots. Or no, sorry, and there are dots. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how it happens on a phone.
Okay, everybody get a pen and a piece of paper who can.
She said where the comments are, you swipe it over on
Over
an
to the left or
iPhone.
to the right.
Are you on an iPhone?
No, I'm an Android.
I can't help you there.
And that's what I mean. Like, I'm very old school, Terry. I'm call me on the phone, shoot me a text. I can do all that. I can email. I don't know what the hell a DM is. I don't know what I'm. And unless we're friends on Facebook, I know how to do Facebook Messenger.
Mm.
But
Yeah, swipe it on the comments.
oh
It will
my God,
say
Kira, guess what had
comment.
just happened to my friend's fucking mom?
What?
Okay, remember Tira's video she made about mama and love on Facebook?
Yeah.
My best friend's mom literally just had a man scam her out of $74,000.
Oh, really?
Yes. She kept talking to him. She kept sending him money.
Oh,
It
my.
got to the point where she got herself in a financial bind because she sold her home. And not that there's anything wrong with this, because my mother moved in here with her child, but she's had to move in with my best friend's brother and his wife because she can pay rent, but it's the time to come up with all the funds for deposits and turning lights on, and it's expensive to initially move into a place. She
Right.
could maintain it. It's getting that whole lump sum of money to put down on an apartment or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, she called my best friend today. It's Monday. She's packing up all her shit. She claims she found a scam, a person who chased down scammers. He got her $74,000 back and wants her to come live with him. She did not tell my best friend where she is moving to. No, nothing. The $74,000 is not in her bank account. And she is leaving Thursday with this man from Timbuktu and is not telling anyone where she's going and says that she'll be in touch. And she's
Oh, wow.
fucking 70.
Wow. That's scary.
Yeah, tell
Yeah,
Mama
there's,
she beautiful. That men should be paying to talk to her.
yeah.
That's one thing I'm gonna tell you, Terry Lynn. I'm old school. Men provide for us as women. I do understand that there are certain cases where a man might be disabled.
Right.
If something were to happen to my husband and I needed to go back to work, I damn sure would.
Yeah.
But I don't understand all the amount of women that will keep a bad man, fund it, finance him, feed him, all. There's got to be a little bit in of this is what I'm bringing to the table. What are you bringing to the table? Because I haven't always not worked.
Right. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of scammers out there.
And all I know is I can do real bad all by my damn self. I don't need no help from nobody that has any ill intention for me. Because I can do bad all by myself. And everybody on the internet has seen it.
Yeah.
They won't never see it again unless something real. If y'all see that out of me again, everybody better realize that somebody has really pissed Chris off. Because there's no real reason. And yeah, I think that what had originally happened with Tira was right in the middle of everything. And yes, I'll be the first to admit that I completely took the anger and the frustration that I had over not being able to. I was completely helpless where my mom was concerned. All I wanted to do was beat the hell out of anybody. And Tara, I'm so sorry
I think
because
she's gone now.
she's such a down bitch. And I don't know why it came out on her when there were other people that were much more deserving of that. But I just want everybody to know that this has grown into a community that I really, really care about. Each and every one of you that I really have a personal connection to.
Right.
Brooke, Amanda, Jilly Bean, she's probably not here.
Not
I don't
tonight.
see, I see Nina, but she and I don't interact very often. But hey, congratulations on that win-win. Congratulations. I was the first one to share it with Chicago.
And
I had
Chicago won.
I, I won a huge Sunday giveaway.
And then when Chicago won, she posted about it. So I went over to check it out. And then
Yep.
Nina followed. It's funny how that worked. And Nina won.
Well, I watch
I'm
a
the only
lady
one that
called
didn't.
I watch a channel, Steffi Saxon Wolford, and she's the one who shared Barb to me.
Okay.
And I went on, checked it out, subscribed, did all that stuff.
Yep.
And I liked and shared to Chicago. But this was very early on before she didn't even have half as many people as she had. She was still trying to get to 50 when I started watching her.
Okay.
So at that point, I just came in at the right time for what I want. Nina
I'm blown
truly hit
away.
gold with what she got.
I'm blown away by the amount of stuff she has saved for giveaways. Like,
It
I
it
really want
seems
that
to
P.
me that
Louise.
she's an older woman. She has the finances, obviously. Because most insurance companies do not pay for facelifts because it's considered
Cosmetic.
cosmetic.
They don't hear either.
Um, I think she is probably like a lot of women in her age bracket. Where I can't even say her age bracket. I think she's someone like Anne who just truly loves makeup.
Yeah, she said that she's just starting to get back into it.
Well, she went on a before. I don't know if you realize, but she just lost like 150 pounds.
Oh, 112, she said.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
knew it was a lot. And I think that's what spurred the facelift journey was the weight loss and what she, because I know what some of the weight loss has done to me at 53. Um, and like I said, I haven't followed her for long enough to know what sparred her to want a facelift.
Well, she said from the weight loss, her chin was droopy and she found her forehead was droopy.
Yeah, and
Um,
I think she has the same type of alopecia that Anne has.
yeah, and Chicago has it as well.
Yeah, yeah. And I just kind of, and then one day I was watching, it was time for, and there she was like, I'm not sure. And it was me. And I was like, what? And then I happened to be watching her next giveaway, and then it was Chicago. And I was like, what? So yeah, I got a really good box. I got some really, really, really nice palettes. I won the box that had like the Inslee Rain palettes in them.
Okay.
It was one of the big Sunday giveaways, and then all the extra stuff that she. So Nina, be prepared for a lot of extra than what you just thought you won.
When she showed those Disney um palettes, like I would have been willing to buy them. And that P. Louise stuff,
That
I'm
P.
so
Louise, it is so, the packaging is so beautiful, but the makeup is really not that great.
oh, it's not?
No, Robert Welsh is one of the best pro makeup artists in the industry, and I watch him. And
Okay.
he will tell you he doesn't care if it's a big brand, a small brand. Uh, he does not care. He just doesn't lie. And he said that like her eyeshadow formulas remind him of like what you would get for a kid to play with.
Okay. Well, that's good because for Canadians, the box comes up to just under $80.
Yeah, he said like the boxes are like keepsakes. And I've seen tons of her boxes and Advent. The time that people really go crazy is when she does either a new release or the at Christmas time when she puts out her Advent calendar. Because have you seen the train?
Yeah, the train is amazing.
The train is gorgeous. And like,
Yeah.
she's not the only one who said it, but a lot of people are hoping this Christmas she'll come out with more cars and a caboose.
Well, that would be kind of silly though because not everybody got the beginning part, right?
Right. I mean, there's only a limited amount of them. And you got to figure those are $300 or $400 before you even start to talk shipping.
Really, eh?
Yeah, yeah, it's expensive.
Oh yeah, Nina said the train was $300.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. It's it's a mad, mad world. Look, this is the kind of girl I am. I'm an essence slash princess in brown. You know what I mean? Here, look at one of the lipsticks that Barb threw in my giveaway.
Can't see it. Oh, neat.
It's got like a diamond, and the color is dead on me. I'll show it to you.
Hold
Wait.
it up. Yeah. Oh wow.
It's gorgeous, and it's like one of those lipsticks that stay on for 15 hours, but it never, ever, ever has felt dry on my lips.
Oh.
And that was just a freebie extra that she threw in. I got brushed, so Nina, you're going to get a really nice box.
Yeah, I saw that Chicago got a bunch of brushes.
Yeah, those were all add-ons because at the
Yep.
original beginning of the giveaway, it was just like face masks and some a little bit of skincare. It was a bit. Wednesdays are a very small haul.
Okay.
Sundays are when she does her really big ones.
Okay.
So to win a Sunday haul is a pretty. You're getting a lot for just liking, watching, subscribing, and sharing.
Yeah.
You know, and 90% of it is name brand makeup. I mean, you have to, like, there's a lot of them that I don't enter at all because it is nothing I would use.
Right.
Like, the not the right colors. I'm a very no makeup kind of person when I wear makeup.
Right.
So like like the Star Wars collection, it was beautiful, but I would never wear any of those colors. So I'm not gonna take that chance away from somebody else to win
Yeah.
something that I'm never gonna use. It's not like I'm a makeup collector and have palettes sitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm anxious for Anne to do um another another stream of her de-stashing.
Listen, that for Ann, that poor girl, that could go on forever. That could be a limitless video of her
Yeah.
decluttering
But she's
because
supposed to.
she gets so confuddled about, am I not gonna get? Well, this is and I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know
Yeah.
what to do,
Yeah.
and and then we end up on a good, and it's always good because there's always. I truly believe in every story that Anne tells. There's something to be learned in it.
But I wonder if so when she did that the last live stream and she picked out things that she was going to get rid of, I wonder if she's actually put that stuff aside. You know what I mean? Or did she just put it all back into the bin?
I,
You know what I
I
mean?
I could say I would have hoped that she would have dispersed of it by now in whatever way is her system of disbursement.
No, she was supposed to list it all on her website. She hasn't gotten to it yet.
Well, she just got back from doing some kind of filming, and
Yeah,
I think it's so funny because this is just my prediction. I think it's going to be something about like looking for love or like a matchmaker game. And I do
hmm,
believe it was before she met Ryan. I think we're allowed to say his name now because she told us.
it'll be interesting to see what she was filming.
Well, she had about 6 months ago, she put something out. And she likes to tease.
Yeah,
So she put out just a little nibble. And you had to be watching and listening really close and know Anne and her body language.
yeah,
Because she would like wink at the camera when she would say certain things. So I think it's going to end up being some type of like matchmaker kind of show.
maybe. Hi, Marcy. How are you? Um, maybe that Love is Blind show.
I don't know. I'm not. I'm not real sure, or maybe like speed dating something, because she wasn't gone for very long. I think but I think she's gonna, she's not in the same place she was when she took this on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
But Anne is about fulfilling her commitments no matter what. So even if she said, look, we might have to formulate this a little differently,
yeah,
but I'm interested to see what she was filming, and I'm interested to see her like on TV if it's a show that makes it to that point.
yeah. It'll be
I'd like
interesting.
to see that for her. Like 5 minutes of really good fame. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that for any of us.
Marcy, it's the topic's been all over the place. We're currently talking about makeup um
It's been
and
all
do it.
good though, Marcy.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, Terry. Well, I'm gonna
yeah,
jump down from here.
yeah. I'm
I'll be
logging
in
off
chat.
too. I'm going to log off as well.
Okay,
Actually,
well, I'm gonna go
I've
in chat
been.
and tell everyone good night, as well as
Right.
you good night. Thanks for letting me come
Yeah.
up and just get a little frustration out, and I'll try to be more short-winded.
No worries. Have a great
All right, I
night.
hope you have a great night. I know it's only Monday, the start of the week, but let's just hope this is a good week. In fact,
Yep.
let's just speak it into existence that it is going to be a good week and we're going to make it that way.
Yep. Exactly. All
All right, I'm going to
right.
go say bye to everybody. Thanks, Terry.
Okay. Have a good night, Chris.
You too.
Um, no, she's not feeling any better. Um, maybe if you want to catch the replay, um, she talked about it up there. Yeah, I'm getting off too. I've been on for an hour and a half. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for joining me. And I'll be live on Thursday night um, with Curls. And the topic will be about what viewpoints from mods and subscribers as opposed to creators. So it should be interesting. But I'll set up a pre whatever you call it. I'll have it preset anyways so that you guys can put the notifications on. And yeah, that's everything. Have a good night. Thanks for joining me on panel, Tira and Chris. And I appreciate you all. Bye.